I spent absolutely too much time being overweight, and I felt horrible about myself. I couldn't look at myself in the mirror. I couldn't look at myself in pictures. I was devoting all of my time to just being a mom and taking care of other people, and I had no time for me, or so I thought. And finally, earlier this year, I went to the doctor, and they told me that my A1C was pre-diabetic, and that was a wake-up call. I realized that it was more about who I was looking at in the mirror, and it was really about this person that I am, this body, this person who's unhealthy. It's not just about how I looked, it was about how I felt, and that meant something to me. And so I also was diagnosed with fatty liver around the same time, and both of those conditions are metabolic. They have to do with what you're doing with your body and what you're putting in your body. And so that was when I decided that it was extremely important for me to set a goal with myself to walk every day. That was going to be my date with myself. I was going to walk every day, even if it was only for 10 minutes. That was going to be a habit and a commitment, and that I was going to focus on what I was eating. So what I did with my eating had to be super simple, because I cannot track calories. I'm not a type A perfectionist person. It had to be easy. So what I did was increase my protein. I could eat whatever meat I want in the whole world, as long as it doesn't have a ton of sugar or sugary sauces. I can also eat whatever veg I want in the whole world, as long as it doesn't have any sugary sauces. And I can eat that and be full and feel great. The things that I cut back on, I absolutely quit drinking alcohol. And I thought that was going to be hard, because it is a social thing, but it wasn't that hard after the beginning. I actually felt so much better. Cutting out sugar, not going to eat sweets, not going to eat sugar. So that was just kind of those lines that I drew. And then, in moderation would be something like brown rice. But really, I just avoided breads, avoided pastas, avoided potatoes, and still am, and have lost over 60 pounds since March. And I feel better than ever. I have so much energy. I'm excited to work out. I'm excited to go to work. I was working at home in a very sedentary job and decided that it was important for me to go out into the world. And so now my job is very hands-on. I'm a nurse, so it's kind of flexible a job for me. And I kick tail all day long at the bedside, and I feel amazing. So.